Holy shit. Does it feel fucking good to be back? Does it feel fucking good to be back, dude? Sick episode, dude.
Nice Allcraft show.
I'm sure a lot of you probably saw the viewer call-ins. Like, we knew that this episode was gonna be awesome. Getting to talk to Kevin's an absolute blast, and you guys can follow his stream as well. Yo, Fabster, thank you very much.
Rich.
And I think we'll definitely have him
Fresh
sometime
Rich
soon
Kid
again.
XD.
Dude, thank you guys for the birthday wishes. Thank you guys for telling me how fucking incredible my hair looks. It's all true. It's all true. When is the
Also,
announcement?
Rise,
It's gonna be
rise
a
again.
little bit. Yo, dude. Here, wait. Let me turn off the notification sounds because they're spamming rise up. I don't know why. I don't know why everybody's rising. Guys, thank you. Thank you for all the subs.
There's probably the question, the thing with like Kevin. You could only pick one, you know.
The ass or tits thing.
Yeah.
I've told you my theory already, didn't I?
I know. I actually think there's a lot to it.
It's complex. Did I say it on stream or were we talking off?
Yeah, we're on stream.
Yeah. It's my birthday, bitch.
Is that right, dude?
What'd you get me for my birthday, dude?
I don't know. How about a Mythic Jane amount? You want to do that?
Nah.
Fuck off!
I want the Lambo, dude. Give me the Lambo.
Yeah, oh, you want a Lamborghini? Oh, come on,
dude. Give me the Lambo, dude.
Yeah, okay. Okay, dude.
Here, let me get your camera. Give me 1 sec.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Let's do it. How's the volume?
The wild tremble before my fury!
Oh, that's a bitch. Perfect. Oh, God. Dude, fire. Thank you for the 1 month. Or thank you for the tier 1.
I return at last to the long slumber, to the great forest.
He's just going to sleep.
Until I may serve the wilds again.
He's just taking a nap. Politely wicked, thank you. Dude, Sangali, thank you. Dude, Pip Dockin, thank you, man. Ooh, blueberry.
Welcome to my grove, friend.
Is that a good boy satyr?
My queen.
Oh no, it's a furry Draenei.
Their winter. I shall see them reborn in their spring. No matter what trial I face.
My queen.
I swear it, my queen.
Damn, she hot, dude.
I swear it.
Dude, why is she so high?
Rest well. And dream.
Dream of me, my queen. My queen.
Season after season of this drought.
Yeah, thank you, Empyrean.
Here. It's so little. I know.
Thank you, Brute. Dude, don't you hate when your berries run out of juice?
It must be done.
His berries are out of juice, dude.
Everything from this grove. Everything.
Oh!
This is my grove! You will not destroy them! Erelon, we are not your enemy.
Yup, cock.
Anyone who threatens my grove is my enemy. I swore an oath.
So he's like her mod, right? That's basically what's going on here. He's her mod. It's like, get away from my queen. I understand this.
My queen.
There we go.
I kept faith.
Motherfucker's tier 3.
All this time that you would save us. And now you send scavengers to my grove? Why?
Why do you have boyfriend?
You saw what is to come.
Ardenweald is dying.
It must be saved. The Queen is called the Wild Hunt.
We have culled your grove, so that others might live.
Will you sacrifice one soul for the forest entire?
Oh!
Or
Dude,
will
Grubby,
you
thank you for the
keep your
$50.
oath?
I'm going to update that in 1 second. I didn't really understand. Dude, Grubby, thank you so much, man. Thank you. I'm going to turn back on the text-to-speech after the viewer call-ins for anybody who is donating, and I'll read through all of them to fully thank everybody. Dude, Grubby, thank you for that. Holy fucking shit. Thank you for the $50, man. I know a lot of you guys have already seen this. I fucking missed that this was like a soul. I missed that it was anime. And now I see that. Now I understand that. So this is like legit Ursoc's soul. That is fucking cool. That makes this so much fucking cooler, dude. Well, you give up your bear berry.
Your heart is pure. I will honor your
Hello?
choice.
Did everything freeze? Did it make like a weird noise? We're cool now, right? Dude, this computer is like actually a piece of shit. I need to get Asmon's old computer, dude. We cool? We cool? Alright, bring it back a few seconds because I don't know what happened. Oh shit. I need his old computer, dude.
Is pure. I will honor your choice.
One last time, you serve the wilds. You will not be forgotten. Forgive me,
Ursoc Seed!
friend.
Dude, Anonymous, thank you for that, man. And thank you, Pretty. Holy shit, dude. This is a good one.
I will hunt for you, my queen.
Queen.
For Ardenweald. And for the souls we can yet save. I swear it. I swear it.
Here, wait. I just want to take some notes on that one really quick. I'm gonna take just a couple quick notes. All right. There we go. Yeah, that was a good. All right. Yeah. Woo. That was good. I think that this one was significantly better than the Maldraxxus one. The Mald one was not very. The Maldraxxus was not super great. I don't think that this one's as good as the Bastion one. What do you guys think? So here's what's gonna happen, guys. Asmon's gonna be back in a few minutes after he's done clapping about how excited he was for the episode because the episode was so great, and he's gonna come back. We're gonna jump into the view.
What'd you think?
It's all right. Welcome back, dude. Did you get your headset back on yet?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you hear?
Nothing, honestly. I was cleaning up my desk because it got really messy earlier.
Yeah. That's what we were actually talking about.
Yeah, it was a bunch. It was all fucking like I spilled a drink on it. It's nasty.
Yeah, drink, dude. It's all wet.
Yeah, it was a drink. That's right.
Oh man. Did you see my hair?
Yeah, it's clean, dude.
Looking good, right?
Yeah, it does actually. The fuck?
All right, let's do this shit. I sent you a link. You get it?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So I feel like the Shadowlands thing is like kind of it's like an allegory for streamers, you know.
How's that?
You know, it's like she's like the queen, and simp satyr is like a tier 3.
Yeah. And he like whatever happened to bros over hoes, man.
Right. He
Like,
just gave him the bear
yeah.
like it was nothing. Let's see.
Yeah, he just disenchanted Earthsock, man. I'm pissed. Don't like it.
Don't like it, not one bit. There we go. All right, we should
Nope.
be good to go.
It is what it is.
Asmon Blurry. Guys, I didn't want to be the one to tell you this, but in real life, Asmon's only 480p.
Yeah.
He's waiting on the real life update. How's the new computer, bro? I didn't realize you already had it.
It's right there. I don't know yet. I'm gonna get it probably put together in maybe like an hour, like after we finish all this, hour and a half, and see what I need to do. I need to figure out like
You
everything
actually have to
that.
build it.
No. See, like I thought the chords, like I didn't realize like they had the chords like in such a good spot. I didn't even realize that it was actually all put together.
Oh, yeah. I feel like any person who watches your stream is going to give you free shit would realize that they shouldn't try to make you put shit together.
Yeah.
And they're just going to have to send you more shit if they do that. All right, let's do this. Let's pull in our first call. Guys, I already killed Shaw during Allcraft and I didn't get it. So all right. Let's pull in our first caller of the night. Yo, what's up, Yoshi?
Good.
What's up?
I've got a question for Asmongold.
Alrighty, what the hell is it?
Simple question. Will you be streaming PoE?
Ooh.
Probably. If I play it, I will stream it. Probably be on second channel, but yeah.
Hey, my man. Good shit.
My man. He was gone. He said my man and left.
All
Do you
right,
think
dude,
do you think you're gonna play Heist?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean that. I actually don't know.
I don't. I'm scared to.
Yeah, I can see why.
Like literally every time. Every time it's happened, it's been bad. I don't think it's been great, but it's been bad for
the stream. Not good for stream.
This is a weird name. What could go wrong? Hello, Poodle Spank. What's your question?
Oh shit! Give me a second here.
Sure thing, Poodle Spank. Take all the time you need.
Okay, so after watching Allcraft with Kevin, I thought that was super interesting, but it just made me think in general, games that have like end game content, like high like raids and stuff like that. Do you feel like an obsession or like the preoccupation with efficiency in getting this stuff done has like killed the overall enjoyment or like the joy that could come from just playing?
I don't know. Like, I think that people overblow that because there's a lot of people have always tried to be efficient in games. I think people are trying to chase something that never existed to a certain degree. I think people have always wanted to be efficient and like effective in games. And like people have this idea that it like people just invented this idea, whereas like now it's just more widespread. That's really the only difference.
Yeah, like I partially agree. Like I definitely agree with Asmon that, you know, people always wanted to be good at the game. People wanted to be efficient.
Yeah.
I think we can both tell everybody that that's how we felt, right? When we actually did play the game back then. The thing is the information around it's a lot different. And the game has also changed as well. You could be good at WoW without being good at WoW back in the day. You just got better gear. And the way that a lot of stuff was tuned was a lot easier, right? You were gonna get everything done as you kept getting gear, and you could afford to have a couple of idiots in your group because of it. When you look at the final tier mythic boss now, it is a lot more difficult than what content used to be. Sometimes in good ways, in my opinion, sometimes in not great ways, and I think that that's caused some level of maybe you call it degeneracy, maybe you call it something different, but I think that some of that grind and players wanting to enter that aspect, that part of human nature is something that's very good about games. It makes games very enjoyable. The way that information is diffused now, I think, is toxic.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I guess I'm just thinking more of like, I don't know, the farther end of the spectrum. Like where the people who are just like constantly like obsessing, like, oh, you know, you're not coming in if you're this because we'll kill the boss like 1 second faster. That's the kind of thing that I'm talking about more of. So I guess.
I think that anything taken to an extreme like that is going to be toxic. It's the same thing as casuals that feel like they can go in and just not perform at all and just like get gear because somebody else will do it. I think both are bad. It's just like a matter of kind of playing with people that have the same goals as you.
Yeah, I think the thing is though now too is back in the day that wasn't true, right? I mean, like look at killing Ragnaros, right? You could literally have people standing in that fight going, "Is this Ragnaros?" and you were still gonna get ragged down, right? As long as you have 40 more bodies. Now, if you look at the final mythic boss in pretty much every single tier, that shit's fucking tough. Like, and you're not, in a lot of ways the mechanics are made so you don't outgear it, so you can't just play with idiots anymore. And guess what, most of the people who play WoW are fucking idiots, so that shit does matter, right? You need every advantage that you can have, so you do need to be somewhat optimized.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I think optimization in games, especially that have like end game content, is part of the fun of it. Getting through things fast, like I'm not saying is unimportant or think it's like stupid to want to do that. I'm just thinking like, I mean, this isn't the only game that I play that has like end game content. Regardless of how anyone else really thinks of it, I still really enjoy playing like Destiny sometimes, but there are times where I just like won't do things because I'll load into something and then someone will be like, oh yeah, we're doing it this way, and then I'll just leave because like the inconvenience is not the fact that I think we won't get it done. It's the fact that like it'll take like an hour longer. I don't know. And maybe this has more to do with the fact that like unfortunately I can't just spend all day playing video games like I would like to. And I guess it's more like, at what point in time do you start prioritizing the people who can't spend all day playing games, or like even a giant chunk amount of time getting done with in-game content? Or should you ever play people in these types of games?
Yeah,
I think it depends, right? I mean, I think like Classic WoW did a great job because it allowed people to approach things at their own pace. And that's, I think, really the solution. It's not really designing it for the person that plays 8 or, 80 hours a week. I think it's giving the person that has like, that's playing 80 hours a week, the ability to play it 80 hours a week, and a person who's casual to, chip away at it 8 hours a week at a time. I think Classic does a great job at that. And I think it's time gating that really makes people feel like they have to progress and play at a certain interval.
Yeah, I think Asmon really hit it on the head there. Like the time gating in older versions of the game used to be real life. The person who's going to sit there and he's surrounded by, like, he's living at his like his parents' place and surrounded by trash, and he can play like fucking 80 hours a day. That person's going to keep playing the game even after they beat it, right? That's what they do. That's and they feel rewarded that they've managed to get the accomplishments, get their goals done quicker, and that's great. And you know what? They then become the carrot on the stick. They're standing on the mailbox with the coolest gear, the coolest mounts, and then the person who is in the job goes, "Fuck, man, I gotta get that shit." And you know what? That weekend off, that long stay-at-home vacation, all of a sudden you've been looking forward to it, and you have a great time playing the game. Now, like Zack said, or like Asmon said, rather, there are just like all of these aspects of the game where it's like, hey, you're missing out. This is going to be time gated, and then also it's like, man, maybe you should just actually go about playing real life instead of playing the game, because if you just wait until the next patch, like, you've kind of already missed the boat on this one. All the catch-up gear is going to be there for you, pal, and then you just get this apathy.
Catch-up gear is such dog shit, man.
Yeah, you get apathy.
So sick of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, that all makes sense. I was just like, this is the things I just rummage around in my own head, and I need to hear it like fleshed out before it really makes a whole lot of sense.
No, I really liked your questions, man.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Well, that's all I had. I appreciate y'all's time. Big fan of both of you, Asmon, Rich, and I'm being told by my wife here, Asmon, to tell you that she's also a big fan of you.
Oh,
Wow.
tell her thank you. I appreciate it. Part of the 1%.
Exactly. Okay. Thanks, guys. I'll see you later.
Talk to you later. Peace.
It's nice meeting you. Wow. Dude, do people actually get confused when I call you Zack, or are they trolling me?
They're fucking trolling. Like, everybody knows what my name is.
Like, every time I say it, they're like, they're like, who's Zack? And I'm like, oh, fuck, I gotta call him Asmon.
Yeah, they're just stupid. Like, that's not it at all.
They're still doing it, dude. Oh, man. All right, let's pull in another caller. Dude, that episode was a lot of fun, though, man.
Yeah.
Is Zack the guy that still doesn't have the soundless mount?
You guys just can't let it fucking stop. It's always got to be something, right? Always fucking something. They always fucking do, man. Shit. Shit.
Dude, you miss New World?
Yes.
I actually kind of miss New World, bro.
I do too. It was fun. Like, New World was dog shit, but I had fun playing it.
Yeah.
I would never play it, like, I don't know, like, I want the game to come out so I don't feel like all my time invested in it is, like, wasted. That's the only thing, dude.
I just feel like right now, with the way that the game is, I said this a few times, it's like, I feel like it's going to be a really enjoyable game. I'm not sure how it'll be as an MMORPG, but I feel like that's something that we'll see down the line, like in like maybe like the next test, things like that. Because like it feels like the first playthrough is going to be really fun, and for players like us, we'll just sit there and be like, I'm going to max out every single profession. I'm gonna like fuck around and just like like as a completionist game, there's a decent amount of content there right now. But
yeah, it'll take me probably a month to get through everything.
You think a month? Yeah. I mean, obviously, like they've even said, I think they said it in our interview. I think they said it kind of in a few different outlets. The idea of, you know, some stuff is sped up for testing. I think mostly with experience, they said it was sped up for testing, but I don't think leveling in that game is going to be super hard.
I wouldn't expect it to be, dude. Like, yeah, I wouldn't expect it to be.
Yeah.
Like, it's a joke leveling in that game.
I wonder if they actually changed like the primary ways of getting XP after their test or not.
I don't know. I mean, I think they should like put like more things on quests rather than just like kind of grinding mindlessly. Feels kind of boring.
Yeah, there's something that's somewhat there to the idea of running around to different points on the map that I like. Even taking into account the idea that there are going to be certain feels bad moments when a player just ran all the way across the map, gets there just to watch it die, and not be able to get any credit for it. Like, I still do think that there's something there that makes the world feel alive and makes you want to like participate in the world. It allows for a lot of moments for player engagement, which I think is something that they did very well. Like they did create a lot of moments for player engagement, and I feel like the world does a good job of connecting with players. And I think that, you know, they can handle fixing different things with the issues with tagging, but that loop itself is very flat. Like, you just get your gear rupees.
It's too fast.
Yeah.
It's way too fast. Like, you just get gear, like, it's just a joke. Like you get like half of your main gear at like the level that you can get it at. Like the moment you can get it, you just get it all.
Yo, can you do me a favor for my birthday?
Yeah.
Can you look at the camera and go, dude, Rich, you got the biggest dick on Twitch.
For your birthday?
Yeah.
Dude, Rich, you got the biggest dick on Twitch.
Clip it, put it on LSF. Somebody download it. I need the clip. I'm gonna download it right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on.
You gonna frame it?
I'm gonna put it on Insta and shit. I'm gonna put it on Insta. Oh man, dude, that's gonna be the host sound. I'll be like, there it is. You got the biggest dick on Twitch.
Man,
everybody, clip it. Oh man, that's some good shit right there. You know what else is gonna be some good shit?
What?
The next caller.
All right, let's do it.
Yo, what up, Yucky? Yucky. Can you hear us, Yucky?
Hold on, I'm eating.
You're eating.
I can hear you.
Yeah, take your time. Big ass meal, dude.
It is what it is, dude.
Sorry about that.
We're good, dude.
How was it,
So
Yucky?
I got a question for you too.
All right. Yeah, what is it, man?
What would you feel about WoW Battle Royale?
Well, here's the thing. Is like as cool as that sounds, number one, not gonna happen. Number two, I think they could make it work. Number three, if they tried it, it wouldn't work.
Why do you say if they tried it, it wouldn't work?
Because usually whenever they try to take another idea, like remember whenever they tried to do a MOBA?
Okay, here's the thing. Oh yeah, dude, Jesus fucking Christ, it's hot, bro. But look, I think that when I hear this question, I don't instantly go like, okay, World of Warcraft actually needs to do it, right? Like, I do think that a tab targeting fantasy genre MOBA could work. And I think it could be really fun. Like, I think that, or sorry, not MOBA, Battle Royale could work. I haven't played Spellbreak yet. I know like a lot of the big streamers are getting paid like $5 million an hour to play that game right now. But I don't watch any of their streams because I only watch Asmon. But
Ninja.
Poggos, dude, I bet he'd probably get paid like $40 million to play that game. But I do think that is Spellbreak a battle royale? Like I genuinely don't know. Because I
think it is, yeah.
Yeah, because
I never
like
heard of that game.
I think it just came out, and it's one of those games that might be trying to fill that space. I do think that there are a lot of things that you could do with Battle Royale to make it work. I think if you look at Deadman too, in old school RuneScape, like that is really cool. It's getting into the realm of Battle Royale. I think that Battle Royale as a genre has a very strong framework that different aspects from many different games can kind of converge. And I think that we haven't seen the end of the evolution of Battle Royale.
Yeah, I thought about this before. So I thought like kind of like an Alterac Valley style gameplay with all the quests you can do, and like have a 3v3v3v3v3 type thing going on.
I think there are a lot of different ways to do it, right? Like it's just a strong framework. Like what is the core of a Battle Royale? A shitload of players leveling up very quick, like leveling up in some capacity, whether it's by obtaining gear, obtaining different weapons, obtaining different abilities, and just trying to beat each other before a timer runs out, and then you quickly get into another game. It's like, if you even look at games that weren't battle royales, those are successful elements of MOBAs. Those are successful elements of so many different games. So I think it makes sense that it's a genre that's still going to evolve a lot over time.
Yeah, and I saw someone in chat said the servers would crash. That makes sense.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I think
feel
that
like 3 people there, so
that's one of the reasons I don't look at it as like only talking about World of Warcraft, right? Because you only talk about World of Warcraft, like the game still needs to be fixed to such a capacity that you couldn't have another game, obviously, right now, right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah. But I like your question.
All right, well that's all I got. Thank you so much for having me. I love you guys' stream. Peace out.
all
Thank
of
you,
you.
man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dude, Rich, you got the biggest dick on Twitch. Dude.
How do I save this video, dude? How do I save this video? Save? All right, I'm posting on Instagram right now. If anyone wants to jump on there and say true, yo, Kubo, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you for that. Thank you. All right, let's do this, and let's see. Does it work? No, wait. That's actually a picture. That's not the video. The fuck, man. Technology's hard, bro. It's actually a fucking picture, not a video. I saved it. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna fucking put on a fucking. All right. Let's get another caller in here. We gotta move on from this big dick thing. Hey, what's up, number 1 Rich Big Dick? How you doing? Welcome. Great name.
Oh yeah, really? I thought it was pretty good myself.
Nothing but true. How you doing? You got any true questions?
I want to ask my question. I want to make one quick little announcement.
Yeah.
Stream, have you heard of a thing called Twitch Prime? It's a great thing. Hit it up with some Rich. Give him some Twitch Primes.
Wow. That's a good idea.
You're going to pay him after this, right, Rich?
I don't know. Are you going to pay me for the Twitch Prime call out I had?
Oh, shit. Okay, never mind.
You don't got to pay me. I'll call a boy out, so be like, try to support him, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody on that grind.
Man, what the fuck is your question?
No, keep going. It's working.
Why are you so grumpy, Asmongold? Don't be grumpy.
Mom burned my sausage.
Oh, I mean, that's still no reason to be grumpy.
I don't know. I like sausage a lot.
Yeah, we all know that.
All right, but anyway, I think I may know your guys' answer to this question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. But how do you guys feel about those abilities locked behind the covenants?
What do you mean?
Well, like how Venthyr, for example. I'm playing my hunter right now, and you get that one specific ability that you get from Venthyr, like the teleport, and then the class ability.
I don't think it's gonna work. The thing is, everybody that thinks it's gonna work is convinced it's gonna work. Everybody that thinks it's not gonna work is convinced it's not gonna work. We just gotta wait and see. I think that's really what it comes down to. I don't think it'll work.
Honestly, I feel like it's complete bullshit. I don't feel like they should lock abilities behind a covenant.
Yeah, I want to be able to use all of them.
I do think, and I said this even on today's Allcraft, I think the covenants are a great idea. I just don't think that they should put the power behind it. I really, and this is one of the reasons I love this episode of Allcraft. When you talk, when we get a chance to talk to Kevin Jordan, one of the things that's great is he's going to disagree with you sometimes, but he's going to listen to your end of the discussion, and we obviously are going to listen to his, and you find a lot of truths in the disagreement itself, and that's one of the reasons that the talk was so enjoyable. I think that there are a lot of very cool things with player identity that can happen with covenants. I think that covenants are a good storytelling method. It's a good storytelling method even outside of the lore. The second that you say story, everybody goes oh yeah, Sylvanas Sims, dude, who gives a fuck about Sylvanas? And it's true, I get that. But at the end of the day, there is a story that happens with every single game, and that's the player's story with the game. You hear questions even on these viewer call-ins about hey, you want to tell me about the first time you played the game? The game helps create those narratives, helps create those moments, and especially if it puts you in touch with other players. And I think that covenants actually do create a lot of those stories potentially if it succeeds as a differentiator between you and another player. Your experience as a warlock, as an Ardenweald warlock, compared to a Mauled Draxus warlock, for example. And I think one of the ways that you can really double down on that and make people care about it is having more cosmetic decisions that are impactful in every single aspect of the game, whether it is particle effects, whether it is different spell abilities. I think that those things can really create those moments. And then all of a sudden when you're yeah, and this fucking random warlock, yeah, he was an Ardenweald warlock, he had the purple shadow bolts, he walked up and he did this thing and this thing. And then all of a sudden, that becomes one of the ways that you're actually identifying these other players, and it does have a meaning. That power should not be the only thing that defines you in an MMORPG. And a lot of those things that used to identify people they don't exist in the same capacity. Back in the day, you know, you had the people in classic WoW where the way that they played the game identified them sometimes. Yeah, he just world PvPs all the time. Yeah, dude, he is a sick dueler. Oh, yo, dude, he's fucking incredible at farming gold, right? Like that was that player's identity. And there were so many different avenues to play the game. There wasn't a right way, and all of the different avenues fed into each other. Now we're kind of in a situation where there is really only one right way to play the game. And I do feel like having covenants open up some of that and allow for players to be different players is a good thing.
Yeah, true. I mean, I just kind of feel like Covenant should be more of like a cosmetic thing, you know, just be like, oh, do whatever the fuck you want. Just have a good time playing the game. Who cares, you know? But now it's just like with the whole Covenant systems, you know, people aren't gonna get invited to raids or dungeons because they're not running the right Covenant for their specific spec and class. And
no. I'm worried about that too.
Hey, well, back in the day, you used to be able to have like your pet ret, and you would just give him gear, and you're like, "Look how cool my pet looks! Ooh, look at my little wet paladin. He might not do any damage, but look how cool he looks in his benediction." And then if you were real, like you could actually get your pet like. It's like putting your kid in Gucci, right? It's like, oh yeah, look, my pet's got a Thunder Fury. And it's like, holy shit, man, they got all the fucking loot, don't they? If the game was balanced the way that the game used to be balanced, I think it has those affordances. And I think that a lot of, and I personally think that that's one of the things where it makes a lot of sense when you talk to Kevin Jordan and he's like, this is a good thing for the game. It's like, well, when the game was balanced the way that Kevin Jordan balanced the game, I do think it was a really good thing. I think right now the reality of the game is they've moved so much of the focus to how these fights are balanced, and they've made the game a very different game now than it used to be. And I think that that's why there are so many pain points with the way that the system is being implemented.
Yeah, and my next question is a little off topic, but how big is your schmeat? All right.
What do you mean, like in length or girth?
Both.
Okay, so you see my hand?
Yeah.
All right. So just if you put my hand and like the very tip of my dick, you know, like the mushroom head is right a little bit over. Man, fuck you, man, fuck you, dude. No, it's not. Dude, it's way. Yeah. Okay, that's great. Okay, so now it doesn't even matter. Okay, do you have a non-dick related question?
Yeah, so my next one. So when's gonna be the big dick? Let's get all the achievements stream.
Man, you love dicks, dude.
Oh man,
viewers, what can I say? Go ahead.
Rich, I'm sorry, man. When I tuned into your stream and you started talking about dicks, man, now I'm just all hot and bothered, man. You know,
it's my fault.
Yeah, man, it's all your fault.
Now you're just sucking dick for the taste, man. I respect it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just taking it up the butt with just ginormous ones, you know.
Hell yeah, brother. That's manly ass shit.
Well, I'm glad that we've enabled your new lifestyle.
Man, I'm gay because of Rich now. Thanks, man. I mean,
just because you fucking ass with a dick doesn't make you gay.
Just means you know what feels good.
Yeah. I just ate a sausage. Does that make me gay?
Well, I mean, sausage is food. I mean, a dick is a dick.
How hungry are you?
Well, I mean,
where do you think those sausages come from, brother? Meat's meat.
True. Meat is meat, and I'm pretty hungry for that meat.
All right, good. Well, we're hungry for one more question. You have one more question?
Oh, yeah. I have one last question. Why the hell hasn't Rich gotten more Twitch Primes, chat? What the hell's wrong with you?
Didn't you do that already?
Yeah, he gets 3 more questions.
No, I just want to not do longer now. Oh my god. Okay, listen, dude. Thanks for your call, dude. Thanks. Really appreciate you watching.
Twitch Prime. Twitch Prime. Twitch Prime. Twitch Prime. Do it. Twitch Prime.
Thank you, dude.
You have no problem.
Take it easy.
Twitch Prime. Twitch Prime. Do it. Twitch Prime. Do it.
See you later, caller.
Later.
Hey, dude. You remember that one time when we were doing the Allcraft viewer call-ins? And you were trying to say how big your dick was, and I made your camera all small.
That was funny, dude. That was so fucking funny, dude. That's the funniest I've ever heard.
And you were like...
That's big funny.
I told you about my one friend in college, right? He told everybody his dick was small. Did I tell you this story?
No, he didn't. What is it?
Okay. So this guy, man, he would tell girls at parties. He would tell me, he'd be like, I have the tiniest penis on the face of the earth. He's like, man, this thing is so fucking small. And he would just talk about having a micro wiener, like nonstop, dude. Like he would just keep talking about having the tiniest dick on the face of the earth. And people would get curious. They were like, what the like, how small is this guy's dick? And he would get in situations where people would ask to see his dick, and he'd show them, and he just had a normal dick, and they were like, what the fuck? Like, and he just always overachieved, like, what the expectation of his phallus was. And it worked. Like, that shit actually got him laid. It's like, that's the biggest dick energy thing that you can do, is just tell people you got a tiny-ass dick. Think about that confidence. That is the same guy, by the way, that did the thing where, remember I said I came back, it was during Christmas, and he was my roommate, and walked in the room, and I was like, wait, nobody should be here, why are all the lights on? And he was on the floor, fully clothed, sucking that dude's dick, and he turned around and looked at all my friends and went, dude, I swear this isn't what it looks like, I'm not gay, and he went back to sucking the dick. Dude was the pioneer.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That guy lives his own life.
Dude, what a legend, dude. What a fucking legend.
He lives his own life, man.
He does it his way, man. He does it his way. Oh, man. All right, let's pull in the next caller. But yeah, maybe you should start telling people that you got a small ass dick.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Keep talking about it being clean. All right. You know how stuff is stays clean?
Yeah, I do.
How?
Well, it doesn't get dirty.
You know how stuff gets dirty?
It doesn't stay clean.
Using it. What's up, Aaron? What's your call or question, Aaron? Also, are you named after Attack on Titan? That's a good show.
No, hello, by the way. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you very much. Wait, is everybody British tonight? Has everybody been British? Are you British?
No, I just went to school in England.
Where are you from? You don't have to answer that.
I'm from Norway.
Wow.
All right.
But no, I'm not named after Attack on Titan. It's my actual name.
Cool. Oh, wow, Attack on Titan's named after you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So what question you got for us, Aaron?
I just wanted to ask if do you guys think the LFG is a necessary evil in the game?
No, I think it's completely no. I think if they just merge the realms a little bit more and give an actual server population or server area, I don't think we need LFG. It's completely unnecessary.
I think even like one of the recent tests that actually happened was what we just saw in New World. I think a lot of people focus on, with New World, they obviously are focusing on how that game functions with different things like leveling up and how the weapons actually work and the combat and all those things, which are obviously very important to that game's life cycle. But one of the biggest wins that I actually saw in that game was the way that the world put players in contact with each other, whether it was with proximity chats, whether it was with the way that it said if players were nearby, how it said people in your friends list were there. Like, there are a lot of ways to actually use modern game design to make players feel closer together. LFG is definitely not one of those things. The only fear that I have is a similar thing to the transmog thing that I did bring up. Imagine if you have something that is in the game and you absolutely just take it away. Is pulling off of that Band-Aid going to pull off a giant piece of flesh, or is it actually going to allow for the wound to heal?
Yeah.
Right. And I agree with that. But at the same time, we've had like 7 expansions moving into the 8th one. And it's like for new players wanting to do the old dungeons, would that really be possible without the LFG? Would people stand in Ogrimmar or Stormwind spamming, looking for more BFD or beyond?
Instead of that,
Oh, they're just going to do questing because that's faster.
what happens when they run out of quests?
We don't really do that in retail anymore.
Oh,
though, do
you're
you?
saying like you're saying like in leveling?
Right.
Oh, I'd be okay with LFD for leveling, I guess. I don't know. Like, it's like realistically, it's very hard to actually get a group, and it's never going to be time efficient to actually go to the dungeon. If your character has to physically travel to a dungeon, it will never be efficient for you to level in dungeons, and that's just the reality. So I think if you put that in context, like, yeah, maybe you do need LFD for like leveling, but no way for max level content.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think a compromise I'd be fine with was having like having it be specific to your realm, so it's not cross realm.
I don't think that it should be in the game in any capacity, even with leveling. I think one of the cool things about not having it in the game with leveling is then the content actually becomes a reward. You spend a little bit more time trying to get it together because you just want to do it. It also makes players not disposable, which is the thing that we frequently talk about. Yeah, I like if LFG could be taken out of the game, I would jump on that bandwagon in a heartbeat. The thing is how many people wouldn't play the game if it was gone? I think it's a reasonable question, and this is something that you'll hear me talk about a whole bunch. Man, I looked at my screen. I actually that was the scariest, most manly yawn I've ever seen in my entire life. I think one of the big things is like you can obviously look back to a time before that there was a group finder, and say like, okay, before there was a group finder, there were more players than ever before, but it's really not the right way to look at it. I think overall player bases have changed. One of the examples I've used in the past is like, if you've only drank water, the only thing that you're going to be thirsty for is water, right? We have crack inside of water now, and people want crack water. And that crack water doesn't necessarily need to only come from World of Warcraft. You look at the quick social interactions that happen in other games, people are used to them. You look at how quickly people are rewarded. You look at the variable reward schedules that exist. You look at the gambling that happens. You look at all of these toxic things in game design, and that rots away at the teeth of the consumer as a whole. And they're just sitting there just asking for crack water, and ultimately the experience that was really good gets destroyed. It becomes a not lucrative thing. People with the big brains trying to make the big dollars don't ultimately end up doing it, and people once again choose convenience over a meaningful experience, and they die alone and sad.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think my food's here that I actually just delivered instead of going down to the restaurant enjoying the ambiance. I'll be right back.
Sure.
What?
No, I was just wondering, for the conversation you had with Kevin Jordan, about how we talked about the Covenants being kind of like the class you pick.
Yeah.
And like I can see that, but at the same time, it's kind of weird making that kind of decision for only one expansion.
I think that's what a lot of the concern is that they just don't want it to kind of like just go away after. Yeah, it's like people want this to be like either like a mainstay or something like that.
Yeah, I think I'd be more fine with it if it was like a permanent choice, like our class.
Yeah.
But if it's only for 2 years, it's kind of weird, in my opinion.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you for the...
Rich. Okay. Wait a minute. Rich has got to fucking respond to what you said.
Oh, all right.
What the hell's he doing?
Wait, what?
Rich, weren't you going to talk to him?
Wait, what?
That was it? It's over? What the hell?
Wait, what is happening? Why are you yelling at me?
Well, I thought you were talking to the viewer, and then you said, I'll be right back, and then you left, and you come back, and like, what were you guys talking about? Was that it? That the whole thing about the LFD?
What's LFD stand for? Looking for dick? Yo, we got him, caller.
That's good. You guys picked that one out.
Good one, mate.
Yeah, high five, dude. Yeah, no, I thought that we covered that really well. I thought.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I really liked Aaron's questions. I really like your name too. You got a cool name, man.
Oh, thank you, Rich, and happy birthday again.
Thank you, man.
Oh,
Thank you.
Get out of your hair. Have a nice evening.
Well, I still got it. Yeah, thank you, man.
See ya.
See ya. Hey, Asmon, I'm gonna go get my burger from the door really quick.
Okay.
You can do whatever you want. This is your third stream now, all right?
All right. Yeah. Sounds good.
Don't do anything weird.
I'm farming bumblebees. Can't get this fucking thing, dude. Oh, shit. Where's all the bumblebees? They're dead. I killed them all. I need to fucking set this shit up. I need to set this shit up. I'm gonna break it. Like, I know I'm gonna break it. I know I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna fuck it up. Shit. It's gonna happen. Like, everybody knows it's gonna happen. Like, oh fuck. Like, I know it's.
What's gonna happen?
It's not gonna work. Like, it's something about this fucking PC. I'm gonna break the PC, man. I just know I'm gonna break it.
Yeah, but you're Asmongold, dude. They'll just send you a new one, bro.
I didn't. I got 2 of them. What am I gonna do with them?
I'm coming to Texas soon, bro.
Oh yeah. I'll just give it to you. Come on,
Why'd you say it like that?
Fucking peripherals. Connect to the internet. Sync up the sound. Power it up.
Why'd you say that like you weren't gonna give it to me?
Well, why would you want a broken computer?
I could fix it.
Yeah, right. They gave me this like little cable management thing too. I don't know how this works. Let's see how it works. Okay. How the fuck? Does this need a fucking manual? Like.
Sometimes on my stream I like react to like animals in the wild, like a safari or something like that.
Huh?
It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah. What the fuck? What is this, dude? What the fuck, dude?
Look at the streamer in its natural habitat, farming low W's. The streamer desperately puts everything on its face, trying to farm more lols. The streamer is hopeless.
Shit!
Do it again.
No. Yeah, right, dude.
Man, that's the one thing I'm definitely gonna miss from New York.
What's that?
The food.
Yeah, I want to go to a bunch of different new restaurants and just try some new shit out. I always eat all the same shit.
We should do a food touring stream once Corona's over.
Yeah, that'd actually be fun, dude. Remember how we wanted to do like the restaurant thing and like we never did that? That was like my idea from fucking 3 years ago with Train.
Yep.
Just like never happened.
Yep. I mean, it's still possible, right? It's just like one of those things where like any good idea. Yeah, exactly. It's like any good idea you just couldn't do this entire year. There we go.
I've killed like 50 fucking I've killed like 200 bumblebees. I haven't gotten this item.
What item are you trying to get?
The bumblebee. It's like a bumblebee quest.
Yeah.
You have to activate the pet. And
I still got to do Hive Mind. I haven't done Hive Mind yet.
Jesus, dude. Like that was such a good stream whenever I did it.
All right, now I feel like this is like actually a really good name. Dwarf, what is your question?
Oh, lads. Ready?
How you doing?
What, bro?
Oh, I'm pretty nice. It's quite unexpected, actually. So my question is pretty simple. Do you think there's supposed to be more customization in the game? Like maybe a pack of glyphs that can allow you to be like, a void paladin, or maybe to make your demo warlock into a necromancer, some shit like that. Because you talk about transmogs being bad, and I hardly disagree with that, but I kind of want to hear your opinion of that.
I can see why you say that. I mean, like, it's hard really to go and be like, oh yeah, this is exactly like what it should be or shouldn't be. But yeah, overall, I agree with what you're saying. I mean, like, I think like a void paladin or like a demonic paladin is too much. But I think a certain degree of unlocking spell tents is important. But the thing is that like once you start doing that, I don't want to have it to where like you can just unlock the whole rainbow with like no effort. Like they have to like retain some degree of challenge to them.
Well, why not? A void paladin. It's just basically a color scheme.
It's basically a what?
A color theme. Basically a purple paladin.
Yeah, pink.
Kind of why not?
So is that it? You just want a like new color theme?
Yeah, basically. It's a customization option.
All right, fine. Fuck it. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, exactly, because you always say that transmog's bad, and I'm kind of fine with armor in classic, but nowadays we have so much fucking armor. It'd be kind of cool to have armor, and I kind of want more customization. Besides that.
Yeah, I think they need to do more customization too, honestly. Like, it's one of those things where, like, if they had like new types of, like, just like color themes for attacks, like the green fire, for example, I think that'd be awesome. But it's just they have to do it sparingly and make sure that it actually is meaningful. I think that's really what it comes down to.
They can't instantly oversaturate the color market, just like they did with the gear market, right?
There you go.
True. They say that they will give us like customization rewards in Torghast and stuff. And I'm thinking what it's going to be like, another mount or maybe what it's going to be, basically. Because there is not much they can give us.
You mean what are they going to give us out of Torghast?
Well, that's just an example. They say a customization reward. What is it going to be? A mount or maybe a transmog pack?
I don't know yet, honestly. Like, I'd be fine with that as long as it looked cool.
True. But I think they, got to add more stuff that can be a customization.
I agree with that. Yeah, I do agree with that. I think most likely what the customization that they will add, kind of like you're hinting at, is going to be something that already exists in the game, right? It's probably going to be a gear set, something like that. There'll probably be an overarching mount and an overarching achievement. I would like to see different things be added as well. I think different rewards are really good. And I think a lot of the times that they've added different rewards, obviously this one is very small in scope, but I don't think that it went in the direction that it could have. I thought Mount Loot had some real potential to be something cool. It's like a new type of reward in the game. It didn't necessarily hit the mark.
What exactly? I didn't hear you said.
Mount Loot. That's what it's called, right? The mount equipment?
Yeah, like mount equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even have one on this character right now. I just don't even think about it. But I thought that was like a cool potential new avenue to get like different rewards and maybe even cosmetic things. So yeah.
Yeah, I get it. That's kind of cool. Oh, thank you for having me. Happy birthday once again.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you, man.
I'm just curious what's gonna happen here. Hello, hot elf chick.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not going to roleplay for you.
See you later.
Wait, hold on.
Hello, Connor.
Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
Asmon, how you doing?
What?
Yeah.
What?
How are you doing?
I'll be right back.
See ya. Well, I guess I'll talk to you, Rich. So I know you play PoE. It's one of my favorite games.
It's a good one.
And one thing I thought would be really cool with the mission system from Legion and BFA would have been if you could send your followers out to the different islands for the island expeditions. And just like the Atlas of Worlds in Path of Exile, when you have sextants and other types of ways to change up how the maps play, you can actually have your followers affect different islands in very different and unique ways. Like you could have, for example, during the Ashara section, like 9 point or 8.2 or whatever it was, 9.2, 8.2. You could have maybe sections of the water fall and the tide lower, and then new parts of the island, like underground caves, would open up. And that might occur more if you send your followers out to certain islands. Or if you send a different follower there, maybe the tide would rise, and now different creatures would come up and come from the water. So
yeah,
I like the idea.
I think basically what you're suggesting is a really well thought out system, which islands clearly weren't. I think that a lot of the ideas that you have as somebody who loves video games and has gotten the pleasure of playing like a lot of very good video games, anytime that decisions that you make impact the world, it's a positive. Now, one thing that I will say in World of Warcraft that's somewhat unique is remember when they first started to try to allow that to be in the game. That was when phasing first was introduced in Wrath of the Lich King. All of a sudden, you did a big quest, and now the world phased. And if somebody else didn't do the same thing to the world that you just did, you couldn't see them anymore. A weird dichotomy that'll always exist in World of Warcraft is having different things take effect in the world actually bring you away from different players. And I think that that's something that, even if it is good in some games, it shouldn't always be in World of Warcraft. Now, do I think that there are some ways to make a system like you said actually work? Yeah, 100%. And I think that things like that are really worthwhile endeavors, especially when it's instanced content. I think having more of the instanced content feel like you made that happen is cool. And also the other thing that you mentioned is like it's straight up variance, right? Which causes replayability. And you want to see the different states of the game exist and you want to experience them, and it will cause some people to be completionists. And I think that the systems that do get added into the game should have a lot of the things that you had in your mind when you came up with that idea. Those should exist. Like those thought processes should totally exist in some of the new systems in the game and not be as flat as something like Islands were.
Right, and I think that being able to actually strategize around your followers doing specific things to another part of the game also has another variance, and it gives the player different levels of agency to play the game how they want to play. And maybe I want to send my follower out to have a higher chance of mounts dropping from islands. But as a negative effect, you wouldn't be able to use your mounts on the islands. Like, I think that's like a cool, like Kiss Curse, instead of that being on gear, that being in certain types of gameplay, like that you can engage with.
So here's the thing I will say. I think Britt, you bring up like a cool idea for Kiss Curse. One of the things that I've said quite a few times is that's actually a really cool shirt, Asmon. Holy shit! Wow.
The first store for $3.
Jeez, dude, that's actually really cool. But one of the things I will say with, what are you saying?
I'll leave my irrelevant anecdote to after whenever you're talking.
Okay. I think one of the things with Kiss Curse is historically, Connor, in WoW, and I'm curious if you agree, I feel like Kiss Curse has missed every single time they've tried to implement it in World of Warcraft. And at this point, because of that, I kind of want to see them take a step away from Kiss Curse, at least for a little while, because I every single time there's been a Kiss Curse element in the game, I've felt completely underwhelmed by it.
That's fair.
I mean, how have you felt about the current Kiss Curse that does exist in the game? I'm really curious. Like, because even what you're saying right now is like, instead of being on gear, do you like how Kiss Curse currently exists with like the corruption system and things like that?
I find it interesting. I do, though, find it kind of frustrating when I look at certain abilities and I compare them with my other options, and there is just like a complete clear-cut winner. And that to me just takes all the excitement out of the Kiss Curse system, because it's like, okay, well, for arms warriors or what is that ability? Expedient, right? So like expedient, if you look at like all the different sims, it's like twice as good as everything else. And while that's cool and everything, I would have liked maybe different types of kisses in this scenario that weren't just flat stat increases.
Hell yeah, brother. Well, I think you just touched on it right there. I think the reason that exists is because, like you say, flat stats. That's exactly what they are in WoW, and it's like, why is that? It's because they're doing a one size fits all. Every single class, every single spec has the same kisses and the same curses, and that creates like a very it's impossible to balance, right? Like something that's good for one spec is not going to be good for the other specs, but a lot of people only play one spec. Wouldn't it be better if those experiences were tailored towards those classes and towards those specs? I think that you brought up like a really good point there. Like for example, like the curse of corruption, the idea of being, if you're highly mobile, a lot of those curses actually aren't a big deal at all. And that's why you could have even heard a lot of us during the World First Race referring to certain specs as like natural corruption wielders, or naturally good at dealing with corruption. And it's like, because their toolkit allows them to be mobile. Some of the things like fire mages, that their biggest damage window, they can jump up and down. Literally, they should jump up and down to make sure that they're not hard casting pyro. You look at hunters, which can do, literally BM hunters can do everything on the move. These are guys that you can just slam a bunch of corruption on, and the reward is going to be huge, and they're literally sidestepping all of the negatives. So yeah, I think you bring up a lot of the reasons that the Kiss Curse system didn't work in its current iteration.
Yeah, like if there were curses that were spec specific, then I could see it being way more interesting. But then again, that adds a lot of depth. And I do want to segue this into kind of my next question. Do you guys think there should be simulations supported in-game by Blizzard for players to understand how to gear and like what this gear applied to them would necessarily do for them, instead of having to export this long string and paste it in a website, and that's a third party supported, because it is so confusing to kind of understand what's good and what isn't. And what do you guys think about that? Do you think that that's good, or we should have that or not have that? Pros and cons?
There's obviously pros and cons to each one, but I don't think they're really that important. No.
Yeah, I think you bring up like a really interesting thing.
The idea. Yeah, exactly.
It's like one of those things. What'd you say? Sorry.
I've never heard anybody say that before.
Yeah, there's like the whole thing where it's like the game is designed where you kind of have to do it, right? Like back in the day when gear was more simple, you didn't need to sim. You looked at it and you're like, yeah, this is going to give me more damage. Or you would, in later versions of the game, you'd walk up to a dummy and you had recount. That was your third-party add-on. Now it's details, obviously, but pretty much everybody was using recount at the time. And you walk up to something and you hit it and you go, yo, dude, you see that shit? I just fucking hit it harder, right? And then like that was it. There are some advantages to added complexity of gear. There are some downsides. The simming thing is very, very much, dude. Zack, you look like you've been jerking off for the entire. What are you doing?
I am moving all of my screenshots over to another folder, so I get everything moved over, and then Twitch sent me a special box. That's why I just got the doorbell rang. You want to see what they sent me?
Yeah, dude.
So they sent me a fucking mask. Can you believe that? Like, look at that. I don't know how to use it. How do I...
You look like you watch anime now.
Okay. All right. Probably like... I think this is pretty much how it works, right? How I look, just a minute later. Let's see how I look. I move over. All right, I look cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Fuck yeah. So they sent me this, and they also sent me a candle. Can you believe that? They sent me a fucking candle.
They're trying to say your room smells, dude.
All right, here we go. We'll try it out.
Oh, dude, I thought that you had a lighter, and I was like, why the fuck does he have a lighter? It actually was a lighter. Jeez
Yeah.
Louise, dude. What scent is it?
Green.
Oh, dude, I love that. Green's a good smell.
So, do you guys think that developers use Sims to balance all the different classes?
Yeah, of course they do.
I kind of feel that if there was something that they supported in game, then maybe it would be more clear what they are trying to balance for. Like, I know we were sold the idea initially about covenants helping you specialize your class in against certain types of content. Like, one idea I had was if you were able to see in game if your build is better for like single target, cleave, or AoE. Now I know there's a lot of things in game that they've cut away with AoE capping, but for example, for covenants, if they did balance them in a way that, hey, we're allowing you to pick this covenant, which we know for sure is better for cleaving situations, or this one is better for AoE. So either you want to go all in on your AoE class and get even more AoE, or you want to shore up any kind of shortcomings you might have as a single target to now have some AoE. And I was thinking if they did have like a simming sort of thing in the game, where I don't know if you guys have played Overwatch in the past few years, but there's like an endorsement system that you have 3 options, and it's like a big circle, and it shows you your percentage of like, I'm a good player or I'm a good teammate, and it's like 30, 50% out of whatever. So if they had that sort of system, like, oh, my character is 50% AoE, 25% single target, and 25% cleave. So it's not like a clear gear score, because we already have that, but it's more of a kind of an understanding of where you stand and your overall power and where you specialize in.
I think one of the weird things with the game right now that's kind of happened over time is the fact that there are a lot of different types of content, and everybody wants to be able to play all the different types of content, which means that being specialized, it doesn't really exist in the same capacity that it used to. So that's one of the hard realities of the modern game. I think one of the other sorry, I kind of lost my thought there for a second, but I do feel I remember what I was going to say. When you actually do look at how a lot of the Covenant abilities are balanced themselves, the Covenant abilities you can eyeball sim, like a lot of them. Like if you look at the Warrior Spear, you're like, oh, okay, like this is good in these situations.
Right.
I think that it's a lot easier to eyeball sim a lot of the different abilities and see kind of like what you're saying, like the use case for them, which means that inherently they're not going to be balanced, which I don't think is a bad thing, actually, besides the fact that you can only choose one of them. Like, I think it's good to have abilities where you look at them and you're like, yo, this is sick in this case, and this is great in this case. I think that's one of the things that's so interesting about the way that they are actually implementing covenants.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks again, guys.
Yeah, thank you for the questions.
Have a nice day. Bye. And happy birthday.
Thank you, man.
Talk to it, man. Peace.
Later.
I just turned my gain up a little bit so maybe you guys can hear me a little bit better. I saw a lot of people saying that was quiet. Here, let's see if this fixed the volume.
Dude, Rich, you got the biggest dick on Twitch.
Let me see.
Dude, Rich, you got the biggest dick on Twitch.
Did I fix it? Can they hear me? Are you okay? Hello?
Yeah.
Dude, what are you doing, dude?
Somebody fuck. Oh, wow. What the fuck?
You're scaring me, dude.
I was looking at something, dude. That's real cool.
Wait, I'm gonna post this on Instagram. You know what I want for my birthday?
What, dude?
Dude, Rich, you got the biggest dick on Twitch.
I want everybody to comment on it. True, dude.
You got the...
True.
Oh my god, dude. Let me see. Can I even get on to Instagram?
I don't know. You fucking blocked me out of your account.
Because I thought it was like a fucking Cat Danny's cousin or something. Just break it in.
Hashtag Asmongold. Hashtag wow. Hashtag true. Hashtag streamer. Hashtag Twitch. Hashtag I'm single. I'm single.
Dude, I think if I opened up my Instagram on my stream, I'd get banned.
100%, dude.
I think I would actually get banned.
I stopped looking up porn at a certain point. I just log into your Instagram account and I just scroll.
That's all you need to do, honestly.
You got that shit set up.
Yeah.
You should add a sucking sound at the end. What? What are you talking about, Akuma? Dude, it's crazy. Dude, Instagram, dude, the world is weird, bro. Like, you ever like actually like step back and think about how weird shit is now compared to how it used to be?
Not really. I mean, like, the thing is, it's like 5 years ago, it was different. 5 years ago before that, it was different. Like 5 years from now, we'll all be dead. So, I mean, shit, it is what it is.
How many years was that?
2, 3.
Fuck. Dude, but like, nah, think about it. Don't you think that stuff like gets worse now? I feel like for a while it just kept getting better, right? Like,
no, not really. I mean, like, there's always stupid shit that happens. Like, it'll get better. It's just that, like, right now, it's like you have fucking the Americans' kryptonite.
Wait, now I'm too loud? Okay, wait, no, look at it this way. Look at it this way. You fall in love very briefly, right? Let's say you fall in love for a little while, right? Now, the entire time you're in that relationship, you go on Instagram and they're just titties in your fucking face. You're not even...
No, I could just go on another website for that before. It's not really a big deal to me. I think what's really kind of crazy is like OnlyFans and like thinking that like most of the girls that I interact with on like a daily basis like post nudes. Like that's depending on the girl, that's either crazy or really cool.
What, that they post nudes?
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
I feel like for a while I thought that it was only like streamers that everybody was starting to post nudes.
No, my mom told me that she read that OnlyFans is the most popular career choice for women now.
Sorry, I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, no, I don't know if that's true, but I do know that.
It was from the Daily Mail, so it's probably true.
Oh yeah, dude. No, the thing is though, is it's like everybody is like it's much more of a thing, right? Which I don't necessarily think is like. I'm not commenting on whether or not that's good or bad, but like look at it this way. Imagine being able to look at everybody naked at all times.
Yeah,
at a certain point, when you're in a relationship, of course you're like, man, imagine if, you know, right now it was like you know all the different flavors of ice cream, right?
Yeah.
And when you pick which flavor of ice cream that you're gonna eat,
I got it, dude.
I
got it, dude. There it is. Oh yes, I knew I was gonna get it. I knew it. I knew it all along. I knew it was gonna happen. 100%.
Isn't it guaranteed?
No, because it's item. I need to get the B, dude.
All right, man. There it is, dude. There it is.
No, I never get tired of it.
Tired of what?
Looking at fucking people naked. No,
it's not about getting tired of it, stupid. It's about it's not about getting tired. Of course you never get tired of it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're never gonna get tired of looking at people naked, which is why we're gonna keep looking at people naked. But that doesn't make you happy. Like, okay, back in the day, you literally only got to look at one person naked and you're like, damn, this is the best pair of titties in the whole world. Let's get married. And then once you did that, you couldn't just look at a bunch of other titties, right? And then you were like, man, I love your titties. And then you could, but like, you know, it wasn't as much of a thing, right? And then on the other hand, they were like, man, you got the best dick, or like whatever. And it's like, yeah, true. And you couldn't just look at other dick. Now, like let's go back to the ice cream thing. You ever go to Baskin Robbins? How many flavors they got?
32.
You ever get a flavor and go, man, maybe I should have had that other one?
No.
Really?
Never.
You literally can look at 32 flavors and not think about what might have been.
I either get vanilla, chocolate, or sorry, not vanilla, coffee, or cookies and cream, and that's it. Sometimes I get white chocolate if I go to Amy's Ice Cream. That's it. I don't think about like all the other colors. I don't want those because I don't like them.
So you could just be with one. You could just be with one titties.
Well, it's what you have to do. Yeah.
See, like, I think the whole thing is that makes people inherently, like, unhappy is the fact that they know all the titties are out there. So they think about all the other titties. And then if you...
It's such a fucking, like, it's such a waste of time. Like, do you know how much time it takes to, like, talk to a girl? Like, because it's like you have to talk to them, and it's like, it's a lot of fucking time. Like, after you get one, it's like, all right, good. Like, that's, like, done. It's like you level up one character to 60. What are you going to go raid on 2 characters? It takes forever.
Think about it this way. The expansion's over, right?
Yeah.
Now, Classic's out, right?
Yeah.
Like, and you're always looking at Classic. And you actually aren't able to get on Classic because there's a queue, right? And then the whole time you're looking at Classic and you're like, man, I just want to play Classic so bad right now. If Classic wasn't there and it wasn't an option, maybe you could be happy in the other expansion. You see what I'm saying?
No, fuck it. I was so mad during WoD. You know what I did during WoD? Nothing. I ran around my garrison. I still remember my garrison lap. I still remember my Borealis lap too. I'm doing one right now. I don't remember what I did in Dalaran because I was out fucking doing stuff in the game.
See, I think that people never fully break up with each other now.
Mm-hmm.
Because now all of a sudden you're always looking at pictures of each other still. I think that's bad for the heart.
Not really. Like, so like, for example, if there's like a girl,
that shit. I agree, but I don't think everybody does.
If there's like a girl that you, it's like, let's say there's a girl you dated like 5 years ago, 10 years ago. And like you jerk off to a picture of her from like back whenever you guys were dating, and then like now she doesn't look like that anymore, and it's like, damn, those were the good days. And then you just go to Jack in the Box.
Yeah, true. You could just go Jack in the Box. Yeah. Yeah. Like, but that's the thing. I think, you know, some people are strong-willed, some people aren't. I feel like social media is kind of bad.
Yeah, but that's like fucking people. Remember, who was it? John Cusack with the boombox outside that girl's house.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't want to be reduced to that. Like, I'd so much rather like fucking just sit in my room in shame and jerk off to my ex's pictures than fucking go bring a boombox over to some girl's house, man.
Yeah, but I feel like more people end up with the boombox because they were jerking off in their room to the same nudes.
No, because you know nobody's going to leave their house nowadays. That's not true. Everybody knows that's not true.
You think so?
100% that's not true.
That's interesting. Yeah. Man, I could talk about this for a while, but we should get another caller in here.
Yeah.
Fucking titties, dude.
Yeah.
Really do make you think.
Yeah. There it is, dude.
Guys, stop naming yourself Rich's penis is very big. I'm not pulling anyone in with that name anymore. Rabble. How you doing? Or is it W Rabble? Wabble? Wabble.
Are you Wabble?
Wabble? How do we say your name, friend?
It's Rabble.
Happy birthday to you, Rich.
Oh, happy birthday. Thank you very much. Thank you, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, so my question is pretty much about multiboxers, because like think about how looting systems change from classic to like now. Like in classic we had only, even if you group up, right? So you had like 4 friends with you and you killed a mob, that mob drop only those items he dropped for even one person. And now with personal loot, it drops five times the amount. The same goes with herbs and ores. You can just mine them all the time, when back in the day we couldn't do that.
True.
So do you think with profession changes in Shadowlands, when professions will matter more, do you think it's gonna ruin the game or something like that?
It's not gonna ruin the fucking game, but obviously you shouldn't have some multi-boxer running around with 8 characters looting the same fucking flower.
I think that multi-boxers should not be allowed in the game.
Get it out of the fucking game. Like they're paying extra money for an advantage in the game.
Yeah,
like
it's like free to win.
It's dog shit. It shouldn't exist.
Yeah, I agree with Asmon.
I guess I think that's it from me.
Oh, word.
Thank you, guys.
Great question.
Well, it's a good question. Yeah.
Incredible question. I love it. I totally agree.
Thank you, Rabble.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Sing a Menno. Asmon.
What, me?
Yeah.
What does it say? What did it say?
Me.
Oh, do re mi.
Do re mi.
I'm not a singer. I don't know how to sing. I don't know what to say. Like
fucking
I don't know
sing
anything.
something. We're gonna get the fucking thing.
Look, Rich, guys, I'll give you guys, listen. Rich has fucking been in here for like ever since I came back to streaming 4 fucking months ago. Rich has been farming this every single goddamn Thursday, and he's about to get your goddamn mounts. This content is about to be over, and he's about to go into another raid where he's not going to get the mount out of there instead. So everybody, wave goodbye to ICC, because this is the last fucking time that we go in there until Rich needs to come back for transmog, or until Blizzard re-incentivizes it in a later patch with a toy or a pet or a mount.
Stop talking, dude. Stop talking.
Sometimes you get it, sometimes you get got. Next time Rich goes in there, he's going to get it 100%, dude. Everybody knows it. You know it. I know it. He knows it. Everybody knows it. Next time, 100%. That's going to be a fucking mount. Everybody, that's 100, dude. I am one. That's so guaranteed.
No cap?
No cap on a stack. Yeah.
Fuck, man. Does this portal work? No, I didn't think so.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. You ever notice this portal doesn't work, this one?
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
This one doesn't work.
That's stupid.
Asmon needs to do motivational speeches.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think so, dude. Will you keep playing Divinity 2 Original Sin with McConnell? I was actually going to DM him today and ask if he would play with me. Yo, Frogs, dude, thank you for 2 years, bro. Holy fucking shit. Have you played with McConnell recently?
No, I've been playing more with myself.
You been enjoying that?
Yes.
Hello, Big Daddy Dave. How you doing? Big Daddy Dave.
Yo, what's up, dudes?
Hey, what's up there?
Yeah, wow, I wasn't expecting you guys to pull me in.
Surprise.
Hell yeah. Well, Asmon, it was fun playing with you on New World.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh,
really excited.
shit!
Yeah.
Oh, dude! You're Shroud!
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
What's up?
it's fucking Shroud, man! Poggers! Bro, dude, I enjoyed watching those streams so much, man. You roasted me
enjoyed
that
playing.
one time. You fucking roasted me. I was watching you roasted me, dude. Dude, I enjoyed dude, I liked watching you play, man.
Yeah, no, it was really fun playing, and I mean, I wish you were on that realm too to play with us.
I got fucked, dude. I was like,
Yeah.
I couldn't, like, I would have restarted too, but like, obviously, I couldn't really stream last month because of everything with the like, trying to do the super secret announcement that's going to be coming out kind of soon, and getting everything ready, and like, yeah. But dude, I enjoyed watching you guys play. I watched you guys play more than I played.
Yeah, nice. No, it was so much fun, dude. But yeah, so I guess my first question is, do you guys? I'm not really excited for Shadowlands. It seems like I'm gonna level up, and then that's probably gonna be it. Because I'm not super excited for Endgame. Do you guys have any recommendations for MMOs that aren't ESO? Because I've already played that.
Well, we're all waiting for Ashes of Creation, aren't we?
Yeah, true. I don't know when that beta is going to be out or alpha. Like, I'm about to get the keys and stuff for alpha, but
Steven said it's going to be at the end of this year. So, I mean, like, fucking at the end of the year.
Yeah.
I need to get like, my supporter package and shit, so I'm ready.
No, same. Yeah, I was about to buy it because I just moved, so I just got everything set up. So I was about to buy it tonight, actually.
Move back to Twitch. Sorry, that was the last Shroud joke. But yeah, yeah. So I'm kind of curious. Like, I feel like we kind of missed the window. I wish that I played more MMOs in the downtime when everything was happening. New World really did come at the perfect time, though. Like, it was so much fun.
Dude, for real, yeah. No, I played the shit out of it.
I actually, you know what game I kind of want to play? If I wasn't streaming, I would play it, like do one playthrough. I would play the Star Wars MMORPG like one time because I think it would be a fun game to play through, but then not to engage it with the end game content.
I actually did play through. I got a character like near max. I don't think I finished it, but yeah, it was really fun. I really liked it. It had too many abilities though. Like every class felt like it was like 3 classes. It was weird.
Yeah.
I heard Fallen Order was lit.
Fallen Order. I don't think I've heard of that one. What is that? What's the setting?
Dark Souls-esque one.
Oh,
it's good. Okay. Yeah, I might play that.
Is that on Steam?
Fallen Order?
I'm not even sure. Yeah, like I don't know. Like, I'm just waiting for Ashes of Creation. I'll just play WoW and Ashes of Creation. Like, that's
yeah. I just want it already because I don't really want to play WoW. Like, I play WoW like you guys are doing right now, where I just like farm mounts and stuff. But I don't really care about the end game anymore.
Yeah, you just kind of fly around and you like go like, you're just like, hey, by the way, like Twitch Prime, right? Like and
exactly,
like,
yeah, Twitch Prime boys.
Yeah, it's like true, dude. Like if you link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, like you get free sub every month, and it's like, but why am I farming this mount still?
I know.
You know, Shroud, dude. Have people thought that you were Shroud before you were on Asmon stream? Like, you actually do have a very similar voice.
What's funny is I didn't know who Shroud was until people started saying that, because I don't watch Twitch a lot. I literally just watch Asmon, like, and you and S-Fan.
Whoa, how'd you start watching us, out of curiosity?
I saw a YouTube video about Allcraft, and then I saw that, and then just started watching YouTube, and then you guys talk about S-Fan a lot, so, and then I kind of looked up videos of some other, like, WoW streamers, like Tips Out, Stay Safe, stuff like that, so, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
So you're more on the classic side?
Yeah, well, when that was, like, coming out, I was playing private servers and stuff, and then was like looking up, like guides and stuff, and Tips Out and Stay Safe had like a bunch of guides for like leveling and class choosing and stuff.
You still playing?
I mean, I have like a hunter that's 60, but like it's hard to find a raid without like knowing other people, especially because now I'm really behind because I was with a guild that like broke up when MC was happening, and then I kind of like stopped, and it's kind of that lag thing.
You haven't even done BWL or anything?
No, I haven't. I only did MC. Yeah, I know. I actually was about to make a character on Faralita. I think it's locked, maybe. I don't know, but I was gonna make one and try and play with you guys.
Yeah. Well, if you do, just let me know. I'll invite you to the guild.
Yeah, no, for sure.
To get to 60, I don't know if you can transfer over or not, though. Like, I'm pretty sure.
Well, it's Horde, so I wouldn't be able to. I'd have to make a new one, but I'd make like a mage or something and just level up really fast anyway.
I was actually thinking about doing, because this is like one of the weird things. Like, we all know Burning Crusade's going to come out regardless of what they've said. But I was talking to Fogged about this while I was doing the Dota tournament. It's like, how do you think they're actually going to fucking handle, like, is it going to be fresh? Is it going to actually, are you going to be bringing characters over? Is there going to be a gold cap? Like, how's it going to work? And I kind of just want to make sure, just in case you do transfer characters over or it's just progressive servers, I kind of want to get everything back to max level, which was one of my initial goals. So I'm kind of thinking about maybe even doing some of that now in the downtime while waiting for stuff to happen. And I was thinking about rolling on a PvE server just in case they didn't have server transfers, just to be able to have it, just to be safe, because I don't want to play on a PvP server.
I played a Burning Crusade private server recently, actually. I hit 70 on there, and I kind of stopped because it's like the community all died. Like, at first when private servers release, there's like a ton of people, and then there's like nobody after like a couple weeks. They all quit, so it kind of died a little bit. But I was leveling a hunter to 70, and like it was really fun. But like PvP was fucking hell in Hellfire Peninsula. I mean, ironic enough, but like it's really bad how much like how it stops you and how frustrating it can be, like especially in a fresh server where you don't have gold to like repair all your fucking items and shit, dude.
Yeah.
It got absurd, but I think gold's gonna be a big deal. Like if they transfer gold over, like people are just gonna farm to gold cap, take it over, and then just like it's gonna be done at 70. Like it's gonna be inflated really hard.
I actually, you know what I just thought of? This is a little bit like off topic, but I just thought of this with like everything I've heard you say about games, Dave. You should try City of Heroes private servers.
City of Heroes, is that an MMO?
Yeah, like super old MMO. The servers like got torched. Like they stopped supporting the game, so the only thing that exists now is private servers. I think that you would fucking nerd out over it, dude. I actually think you would like it so much. Like I would stream City of Heroes private servers if it wasn't against TOS. But I actually think that would be a game where you would play it and you would reference it all the time, because it seems like super in line with a lot of the things that you like about games.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that sounds cool. I might have to look that up, look up some private servers or something. But I'm downloading Final Fantasy 14 right now.
I've been thinking about the Final Fantasy 14 thing. If you end up playing on City of Heroes private servers, if we had, I sent you a friend request on Discord, I would like legit end up playing with you. Like dude, fuck yeah, it's super fucking fun. It's just like it's one of those weird things where it's like I don't play very many games off stream. Like the only game that I really play off stream now is Magic the Gathering, and it's like the amount of time that I want to dump into City of Heroes. It's just like it's so fucking hard to balance. So I haven't been playing very much, but dude, definitely check out City of Heroes Prize. I actually, dude, I want to stream Final Fantasy a little bit, but the only way I would do it is if Asmon did it too, because then I know I wouldn't like kill my stream, right?
Bro, Asmon, we could play, dude. It's fun.
Oh, shit, dude.
Dude, we got a full party right here. What'd you say?
Yeah, it actually is really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've played it a lot. I have like max levels on it and stuff. I just like leveling mostly because like unless you have like you'd have to find people for like the raid group to do it, because the raids are like really hard and you have to be really coordinated, which I like, but it's annoying if you don't have those like 10 people to do it with.
How weeby is it?
So okay, the thing is like if you play a cat girl, it's pretty weeby, right? Like it's as weeby as you make it.
What?
I forget what their fucking name is, but the cat girls.
Wait, there really are cat girls in the game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's also dragon girls, where it's like you're like kind of dragony, but like it's like, you know, the weeby dragon girl thing. But there's really big like beast dudes. Like so there's a race that you can only be male and a race that you can only be female. And the female one is like bunny girls, and then the male one is like these giant like blue beast looking dudes, and that's what I am. And they're so cool.
You're a bunny girl?
No, I'm the big beast dude. I'm the race that only meant they can only be male.
Dude, so metal, dude. What's it called? What's the race called?
Oh shit, I forget. 1 sec, let me look it up.
Blue boys. Oh, dude, he's a Draenei? No, it's definitely not called Draenei, dude. Hrothgar? Ronzo.
Yeah. There's a character in Final Fantasy X called Kamari, who is voiced by the guy who does Bender in Futurama. I can't remember his name right now, but he's really good, and I really like that character in Final Fantasy X, so that's why I wanted to make that race.
Damn, dude, what a fucking... I don't know. I feel like I would really like Final Fantasy, actually.
I think you would. The biggest thing that WoW players don't like about it is how long the GCD is in comparison to WoW. But I like it because it lets you, like, they have like more complex rotations, I'd say. It depends on the class, but like Monk is like one of the hardest classes to play, but like the highest DPS. So it's cool that they have that trade-off of like complexity with like DPS and stuff like that. So
yeah, I feel like that's always one of the really annoying things I think about players in general is every single person wants every game to be their main game. And it's like Final Fantasy isn't World of Warcraft, and that's the reason why it's good that it exists. So just because GCD doesn't necessarily work in World of Warcraft, like when they added a bunch of the changes, that increase the amount of abilities that were hit by a GCD and things like that. Just because that didn't feel good in WoW doesn't mean that it can't feel good in another game, which I actually think is one of the things with New World, right? Everybody's like, this isn't WoW, and it's like, fucking shit, you're playing WoW. Like, you don't want this game to be WoW. It should be a new game. So,
I mean, if it was, it would die because it's not as big as WoW. Like, if you make it the exact same, it just doesn't work. Yeah, you have to make something different. So, I mean, that's what I like about 14. Some people don't like it though. That's like the thing people hate about it sometimes. So it's kind of preference, I guess. I guess you just got to try it, but it's good. Yeah.
Dude, that's a lot of really good shit. Asmon's like, his brain's melting right now.
Dude, what's wrong with him?
I'm trying to figure out this fucking computer thing. So listen, I gotta ask somebody in chat before I fucking just pop off on this. So they have like these little RAM fucking cover things. Do I need to have these things? Because I don't have them.
A RAM cover?
Show it on screen. I just made your thing bigger.
I don't know where they are now. I lost.
I mean, if you mean like the cooler, then yeah, you definitely need it. But if you just mean like
transport, probably not. You don't need the covers. What if some of them have the covers? What if the other ones don't have the covers?
Wait, some have the covers, some don't?
Does that matter? Do I need to take them off or not?
But just show us the RAM.
Okay.
Is it like a sticker or something? Is that what he means?
It's these fucking, it says T-Force. And so some of them, it's all right if they're not.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but
dude, I don't know.
I mean, it looks like you have your cooler on it, right? Like you already have the cooler on the CPU. Or am I crazy?
There it is. So it's not needed. So it's okay if some of them are on there and some of them are not on there, is what you're saying. Rich sent penis. Like, you just fucking sent penis to me. The word, by the way.
I thought it was going to pop up on the screen, dude. I thought everybody was going to see the penis. Got him.
Oh my god.
Dude,
that's a nice computer, dude.
Dude, I don't know why. Zack is saved in my phone. His contact information is literally, his name is Rar, and his last name is XD.
I'm so random.
You're so random. You're so funny, Rar. XD. You're literally saved in my phone as that. Oh man, so quick.
Did somebody send you that computer, Asmon? Or did you? Okay, yeah.
He sent it to me.
Dude, can you tell them that you need another one? Dude, my computer keeps breaking, dude.
Damn, I want the fucking 3090 or 3080 or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, dude. So here's the thing. Like, I obviously, I feel like graphics cards, it's like, I can buy a graphics card, right? Like, it makes sense for me to spend money on good equipment. My job literally needs the equipment, right? Like, I'm a streamer. But I feel like you can't buy those things because, don't Bitcoin miners take all of them?
Well, yeah, I mean, you have to get it on, the pre-order. Unless you get it early, you're not going to be able to get one for a long time, basically. Or unless you're, a company, a big company that, needs... Like a game development company, right? Like if they're testing different specs, they need to test the shittiest and the best kind of thing in their QA to make sure their game runs right or whatever. So it's there's certain scenarios that you could get it for business inquiries. So I don't know, maybe you could kind of fluff up an email to him or something. Be like, hey, I really need this nice one.
We should do an Allcraft episode sponsored by him. Zack.
Yeah, exactly.
He didn't even have his headset on. He's trying to figure this shit out, dude.
No, that's fine.
Dude,
but yeah, I need to look up City of Heroes, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you,
I'll straight fucking play with you. Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be goofy as hell.
The thing is too, like, the game did a bunch. Like, the game is super old, bro. Like, there will be moments where you're going to be playing it and you're going to be like, this didn't age well. And then there's some stuff with it being on private servers too that, you know, they kind of had to salvage old code that doesn't line up with modern netcode, and like you can feel those pains as well. But then there are other things where you'll play it and you'll be like, why has no MMO pulled this off in fucking 10 plus years? And like this game was doing it then. Like the character customization in that game is it feels so goddamn good. Like so fucking good.
Is it like a Marvel type like Heroes thing? Is that like the theme of it?
It has its own hero universe. Like it's not. Okay. Oh shit! My computer just effed again. Oh god. Are we okay, guys? It locked up for a second there. Boob slider? Yes, it does have a boob slider and an ass slider. Yeah, dude. I think it's fine. All right, cool. But yeah, City of Heroes has a boob slider and an ass slider and like a hip slider. Like, dude, it actually, the character customization in that game is so fucking good. One of the other cool things was like your cosmetics did signify like a bunch of different things. Like when you hit certain milestones, you would unlock like a cape, for example. Like the character customization is fucking wild. But yeah, it's not actually a Marvel or like a DC universe.
Okay, it's its own.
Yeah, but what ended up happening was a bunch of the devs, like people who were playing the game, were like, you know, it'd be so cool if instead of Positron, we actually could play as the Flash, dude. And the developers like ended up, like a bunch of the developers abandoned the game to work on like a new Marvel themed game or some shit, and then there was like some other competitor game, and all of those fucking sucked massive chode. Actually, no, sorry. Sucking dick's cool. They spit straight cum, dude. They literally gargled semen and just spit it back in your goddamn fucking eyes. Jesus. And the servers died because everybody like fucking left. But the game was super good.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'd be down. It sounds pretty cool. And back to the 3080, because you guys, you played Minecraft recently with your thing against Quinn, which actually made me follow Quinn, which is cool because didn't even know who he was, but
still don't know who he is.
Like. I know, right? But oh my god, holy shit, Asmon coming up from the fucking like bottom of the screen freaked me out. But yeah, no, so 3080s, like I used the beta for the RTX for Minecraft. I don't know if you've tried that out at all, but it looks fucking amazing.
I actually
RTX in Minecraft is so cool.
Yeah, I got to do that shit. I also like fucking the shaders that goes.
I'll try and get my shit plugged in, man. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I've got to get even my dad in like 15 minutes. I want to try to get like some installs in before I leave.
All right. Watch this though. Want to see me turn on RTX really quick?
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so here, let's see. Let me see if this pops up. I wasn't ready for this. Wow, it actually does. All right. Ready? RTX off. RTX on. Oh, dude, that's a classic, dude.
Oh my god.
That's a classic.
Christ.
That's a classic, dude. RTX off.
All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Peace,
man.
Peace.
Have a good one.
All right, dude.
All right, yeah,
dude,
I'll hop out too.
I added you. We'll play games sometime, dude.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Dude, Asmon camera's still on, dude. I wonder if you know.
Hopefully he doesn't take his pants off or something.
Zack, we can see you, dude. I should probably just close the window. I'm just kind of curious, dude. Let's see what's he gonna do, man.
I know. I love just waiting.
What's he gonna do, dude? Oh my god. The suspense is crazy, man.
I know, he's just staring solemnly at the screen.
Okay, I'm closing it. I got too scared, dude. I got way too scared. All right, dude. He made like wait, what's this? Okay, there we go. He made like a move, towards something, and I was like, what is this?
Yeah, yeah. The anxiety.
Like we're all getting banned, dude. We almost saw it. Oh my god. All right, dude. Dave, I got you added. We'll play games sometime soon, dude. Thank you for calling in.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me. Thanks for pulling me in here, man. It was good talking.
Fuck yeah, dude. All right, I'll talk to you soon.
Peace,
man.
chat. Peace, man.